Would you eat something that could kill you in minutes? Is any dish truly worth risking your life for? Fugu, also known as the puffer fish, is one of the most dangerous fish in the world. It is well known for its deadly poison and its special place in Japanese cuisine. Eating fugu can be a thrilling experience, but it can turn fatal if not prepared correctly. This deadly delicacy has been both desired and feared for many centuries. What makes fugu dangerously special is its poison. The toxic substance found in fugu is called tetrodotoxin. This poison is extremely powerful. In fact, it is many times more toxic than cyanide. Even a very small amount can kill humans. Tetrodotoxin affects the nervous system. It blocks the signals that travel between nerves and muscles. When this happens, a person may first feel numbness in the lips and tongue. Soon after, paralysis can begin, where the victim is not able to move or speak, but they often remain fully awake. In severe cases, breathing stops, which can lead to death. One of the most frightening things about tetrodotoxin is that there is no antidote or cure. Doctors can only try to support the patient's breathing and keep them alive until the poison leaves the body. That is why the preparation of fugu is taken so seriously in Japan. Fugu is not just one fish. It is a group of fish species that belong to the Tetraodontidae family. These fish live in oceans around the world, but the ones used for food are most commonly found in waters near Japan, China, and Korea. Fugu fish are unique. They can puff up their bodies by filling themselves with water or air when they feel threatened. This makes them look larger and harder for predators to eat. Some species also have small spikes on their skin, adding more protection. The poison in fugu is not spread evenly throughout the fish. It is mainly found in certain organs, especially the liver, ovaries, and intestines. The skin can also contain poison in some species. The part that is usually safe to eat is the muscle meat. However, if the fish is cut incorrectly, the poison can spread to the safe parts. Because of this risk, Japan has very strict rules about who can prepare fugu. Chefs must undergo long and difficult training before they are allowed to serve it. This training can take several years. At the end, they must pass a test that includes both written and practical exams. In the practical test, the chef must prepare a fugu fish correctly and safely. Some stories say that chefs must even eat their own prepared fish to prove it is safe, though this is more of a legend than a common rule today. Fugu is not only popular in Japan, it is also eaten in other countries such as South Korea and China. In many other countries, the sale and preparation of fugu are heavily controlled or even banned because of the risk. During the rule of Toyotomi Hideyoshi in the late 1500s, eating fugu was forbidden. This was because many soldiers died after unknowingly eating the poisoned fish. They had prepared it just like any other fish, not knowing it was fugu. Despite these bans, Many people continue to eat fugu in secret because they enjoyed its taste, texture, and the excitement it brought. In the late 1800s, fugu became legal again in some parts of Japan. One famous story involves Ito Hirobumi, who was the first Prime Minister of Japan. He is said to have tried fugu in the city of Shimonoseki and enjoyed it very much. After that, he helped lift the ban on fugu in that region. Today, Shimonoseki is known as the fugu capital of Japan. Fugu is often served in high-end restaurants, especially during the winter season when the fish is considered to be at its best. One of the most popular ways to eat fugu is as sashimi, called tessa. The fish is sliced into very thin, almost transparent pieces and arranged beautifully on a plate, often in the shape of a flower. The taste of fugu is actually quite mild. People say it is less about the flavor and more about the tough and chewy texture and the experience. There is also a slight tingling sensation that diners feel when eating fugu. This can be due to very tiny amounts of poison that remain in the meat, though it is carefully controlled to be safe. Over the years, scientists have studied fugu and its poison in great detail. Interestingly, the fish itself does not produce tetrodotoxin. Instead, the toxin is believed to come from bacteria that live in the fish's body. These bacteria produce the poison, which then builds up in the fish's organs. This means that farm-raised fugu, which are kept in controlled environments and fed special diets, can sometimes be raised without the toxin. However, many people still prefer wild fugu because they believe it has a better flavor. In 1975, a famous kabuki actor named Bando Mitsugoro VIII died after eating fugu. He was known for his powerful stage presence and refined performances. He dined at a restaurant where he reportedly insisted on eating fugu liver. At the time, the liver was already banned for consumption because of its high concentration of tetrodotoxin. Soon after eating it, he showed symptoms of poisoning and later died that night. He was 68 years old. The sushi chef who served him was arrested and jailed for a year. Another important part of preparing fugu is what happens after the fish is cut. The dangerous organs, such as the liver, ovaries, and intestines, cannot simply be thrown away like normal garbage. To keep the deadly toxins from spreading, licensed fugu chefs are required to separate the toxic organs carefully and put them in clearly marked containers. These containers are then locked to prevent accidental contact or misuse. The waste is then collected by disposal services, which treat it as hazardous material. Despite all the safety measures, accidents can still happen. Every year, there are a small number of fugu poisoning cases, often involving people who try to prepare the fish at home without proper training. These cases can be very serious and sometimes fatal. This is why experts strongly warn against trying to prepare fugu unless you are fully licensed and trained. Today, fugu continues to be a special and sometimes controversial dish. When you sit down to eat fugu, you are trusting the chef with your life. Some people believe that it should be banned because of the risk. Others argue that with proper training and regulation, it can be enjoyed safely. The debate continues, but fugu remains an important part of Japan's food culture.
Question 1. What is fugu? A. A poisonous type of seaweed. B. A poisonous pufferfish. C. A kind of crab. Two. What family do fugu fish belong to? A. Salmonidae. B. Carangidae. C. Tetradontidae. Three. What is the name of the poison found in fugu? A. Arsenic. B. Cyanide. C. Tetrodotoxin. Four. What does tetrodotoxin affect in the human body? A. The nervous system. B. The digestive system. C. The skin. Five. Which part of the fugu contains the most poison? A. Liver and ovaries. B. Muscle meat. C. Tail. Six. Why must fugu chefs be specially trained? A. To improve taste and texture. B. To safely remove poisonous parts. C. To decorate dishes. Seven. Who banned fugu during the 1500s? A. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. B. Prime Minister Ito Hirobumi. C. Tokugawa Ieyasu. Eight. What is fugu sashimi also called? A. Tempura. B. Ramen. C. Tessa. Nine. How are the poisonous parts of fugu disposed of in restaurants? A. Thrown in the ocean. B. Locked in marked containers. C. Buried underground. Ten. Can fugu be safely prepared at home without training? A. Yes, with instruction. B. No, it is dangerous. C. Only in winter.
Thanks for watching. Remember to like,